Hi all, welcome to this Storyline Danilo player review. This 86 rated card is obtained by achieving level 30 in Season 2. We grinded to him over the last 24 hours or so, doing all the week 5 objectives and obviously teaming the tournament Tagliafico. So if we could smash the link, it would be awesome folks. Sub to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter at @GIsALegend. All links down below for posting the channel and social media links as always. Comment down below as well what level you are if you're doing any grinding, and also what player you may be going for, and also smash that notification bell would be massively appreciated. So this is the team that we are rocking up with him. Serie A squad. We obviously aren't doing Politano because we've obviously unlocked him, and I would say obviously for Danilo in general, I would say for his base stats of 80 pace, 75 shot, 80 pass, 80 dribbling, 82 defending and 82 physical are generally very sound. You can put, I would say the best game style looking at his base stats are easily, I would say, Anchor and Shadow, but I would preferably say lean towards Shadow if you can, if you've obviously unlocked it. He's got 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, he has got high to medium work rates, he is right footed, and in all honesty is a very nice looking card. We've played half a dozen games with him so far through rivals, because we've not qualified for foot champs this week. We made a muck up last week, otherwise we would have probably been in it. But as you can see, 1 assist. I actually thought he had 2. One of the goals I did play a part in with him, it must have not registered, so we've not scored with him. We did try, we tried our best, but we couldn't get any goals. Assist wise he was pretty sound. In terms of in-game stats, 80 pace obviously is a base, but 77 acceleration, 81 sprint speed, 77 positioning, 65 finishing, 90 shot power, 79 long shots, 78 volleys, 71 penalties, 69 vision, 84 crossing, 82 free kicks, 85 short pass, 74 long passing, 82 curve, 73 agility, 69 balance, 85 reaction to ball control, 78 dribbling, 74 composure, 85 interceptions, 72 heading, accuracy, 83 defence awareness, 83 stand tackle and slide tackle, 80 jumping, 83 stamina, 80 aggression and strength. So it's been like general boosts, like rounded out as it were. And as you can see, Basic does a decent job on him in all honesty, and that's kind of why he's got like all round stats. It's a major positive. Now obviously, as you can spot in the top of the overlay, is the grind to get to him, because I know a lot of folk are quite not desirable on grinding for like an 86 rated card that takes a lot of time to do, because obviously you've got to work quite hard to get to level 30. It does take a bit of time. Yes, we've still got like about 2 weeks I think left of the season, but for me the biggest issue really was he is very attacking. Like, yes, I was trying to bring him into the attacks. The biggest problem is when you're not using him as a right back, and this is where I feel where Shadow, when you look at his stats, giving him that kind of extra boost will kind of help him out. I feel he needs that kind of Shadow boost to help him out, and like Shadow, by the way, would put him to an 89 right back, so I just kind of give you an idea. He would go to 91 pace and 91 defending. Acceleration would be 92, so it just kind of shows what Shadow would do to him. And in all honesty, I would say Shadow is probably perfect in terms of chem style approach. I worked quite hard on giving him like every corner and every free kick we had. I thought might as well test that crossing. Now anyone that knows me knows that I like to play on the ground, and I will actually admit in my replays of him, like when I was playing with him, I was actually even trying actual crossing with him. I don't like to cross the ball regardless of who I've got up front or in the box. I thought let's actually try some crossing, and he actually crosses the ball really soundly. It just takes a bit of luck that sometimes the defenders in the opposing team are just able to either header the ball away, or the goalie just manages to punch it away. But he is honestly a very sound card. Like defensively, I am probably one of the worst players out there defensively. I will openly admit that. I just do not have the best defensive game out there. But defensively he was sound, and while I only had basic on him, for all 6 games. So I thought I might as well just test him out basic. I thought, let's not be fancy. He still did like the job that he was tasked to do, which was he was able to get up into the final third when needed, and when he needed to defend, he could do it. And honestly, he was such a fun card, and I did aim to do him anyway, because out of the 3 and the way my team was kind of leaning at the moment, Danilo definitely ticked all the boxes. His passing is very sound. I think over the 6 games I only put about 2 or 3 passes wrong with him, and I was averaging about 15-20 passes a game pretty much. He rarely put a pass wrong. Like the only times maybe ever a pass went kind of astray was maybe in that final third, when I was trying to kind of just get the ball to like Balotelli, Politano or Verdi. Like, free kicks wise, he wasn't far away, and I'm dire this year at free kicks compared to previous years, and timing I just don't quite get it at times. But he will get into these points where he will do the job and do it very well. He, like, shooting wise, I only looked, that shot there was like one of his few shots I actually out with free kicks that I actually gave him. I would say if you are grinding to him, just put the when you're putting obviously your setup for him, try and make sure that you're that he kind of stays back. Like, put shadow on him or anchor, preferably shadow actually, and I would say he should do the job for you. And he's a nice card. Like, he will link up to a lot of teams, like, and a lot of cards in general, where it be if you've done Flashback Paulinho or Scream Hulk, or any icons from like icon swaps like Ferdinand for example, because that's why we gave the alternatives of Walkers, Inform, Primes and 80 if you're doing icon swaps, or even just base Semedo. So to kind of round this all off, is he worth it to grind towards, or would I say potentially Oxlade-Chamberlain or Martins could be better? In terms of right backs, especially Brazilian right backs, he is probably up there with Carlos Alberto if you wanted that, like a direct comparison of that nation. But I would say in terms of right backs within the league, he is probably just now the best right back in the league. I would imagine like Florenzi is probably the next best, and in all honesty, Serie A right backs are quite limiting. So if you kind of rock up with like Skriniar or Delict for example, then he will kind of work the business for you. And I would honestly say put the time in to get him, and you'll kind of really enjoy his card. Like, decent height on him, and he can, like, he defends well, he attacks well. He's a very well-rounded card that I was absolutely happy with, and he just, for me, he will tick all the boxes I feel when it comes to my squad in general. But I would imagine as well, if you're trying to grind towards him, then he will definitely do the business for you in your squad. Like, he will be like that kind of solid right back that if you're needing someone that's good balance for pace but also good balance for defending, but also if you're needing someone in that final moment where you're kind of thinking, oh, if I'm countering, and he's suddenly he's maybe one of the few players that's in that final third, I would expect him to kind of deliver for you. And that's what I think is important about especially your right backs, like your full backs especially. In terms of like right backs as a whole, I would probably say Walker, Zanetti, Carlos Alberto, Zambrotta, maybe they're kind of like the cream of the crop for like a right back. Danilo's up there, but he's maybe just lacking, say, maybe it's just like the base stats of like his pace, maybe for example, or shooting, or maybe even. But all in all, I would say he's a strong like 8, 9 out of 10. Like, definitely, if you're going to grind to him, go and do him if he fits your team. Obviously, same for Oxlade-Chamberlain or Gelson Martins. But go out if you're trying to grind to level 30 and you're wanting a solid right back that fits your team and he links up, go and do Danilo. Go and do him, folks. Definitely rate him, definitely enjoy them, and I'd go and have a bit of fun with that card. That's the way I look at it. Try and have a bit of fun with the card. But hopefully you enjoy it, folks. Let me know, folks, as I said, what you're grinding to for level 30. If you're going for it, smash like always, sub to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you all later.